Picture this, a 7-foot warrior standing tall in Madison Square Garden, sweat pouring, eyes locked in, muscles tense, ready to take on legends. But here's the big question that refuses to go away. Was Ewing truly one of the greats? Or was he just a superstar who fell short of the ultimate prize? He never won an NBA championship, and in sports, that often defines greatness. Still, numbers don't lie, effort doesn't fade, and legends don't crumble. Let's dive into Ewing's story, from humble beginnings to NBA stardom, and ask the question that still sparks debates. Was Patrick Ewing truly that great? From cricket fields in Jamaica to the courts of America. Before he was a basketball icon, Patrick Ewing was a young boy from Kingston, Jamaica. Born on August 5th, 1962, he moved to the US at age 12. Back then, cricket and soccer ruled his world, not basketball, but everything changed in Cambridge, Massachusetts. That's where the giant woke up. Ewing's size caught attention, but his hunger made him stand out. By high school, people whispered about him like a legend in the making. Then came Georgetown University, where whispers turned to roars. The Georgetown beast who ruled college hoops. Ewing wasn't just good, he was scary good. At Georgetown, under coach John Thompson, Ewing turned into a shot-blocking, rim-rattling, college-dominating force. Between 1981 and 1985, he took the Hoyas to 3 NCAA championship games, winning it all in 1984. His college stats were elite: 15.3 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 3.4 blocks per game. But numbers only tell half the story. He changed games with his presence. 3 times he was named the nation's top defensive player. When Ewing was in the paint, opponents had second thoughts about shooting. He was a wall with muscle. The savior New York didn't just want, they needed. In 1985, the New York Knicks won the very first NBA draft lottery, and their reward was a game-changing center named Patrick Ewing. With that one pick, hope returned to Madison Square Garden. The Knicks had been in a rough spot. Long gone were the championship days of the 1970s. The team was struggling, fans were frustrated, and the franchise desperately needed a spark. Ewing became that spark. From the moment he arrived, he was the face of the Knicks. Even with injuries, he claimed the Rookie of the Year title in his first season. Over the next 15 years, Ewing became the heart and soul of New York basketball, showing up every night with fire and fight. His career stats in a Knicks jersey speak volumes: 21.0 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks per game across 1,039 games. The 90s Knicks, built on Ewing's shoulders. New York wasn't just better with Ewing, they were respected again. From 1985 to 2000, the Knicks made the playoffs 13 times. They became known for hard-nosed, physical, no-nonsense basketball. That came straight from Ewing's DNA. The highlight, 1994. The Knicks reached the NBA Finals, going toe-to-toe with Hakeem Olajuwon and the Houston Rockets. The series went to 7 games. Ewing battled hard, averaging 18.9 points and 12.4 rebounds, but New York fell short. Critics pounced. No ring. Again? Ringless, but not hopeless. Yes, Ewing never won a title. In sports, that's like carrying a scar forever. He came close again in 1999, but by then, injuries had robbed him of his full strength. The Knicks made a miracle run to the finals, but Ewing missed most of it. The Spurs with Tim Duncan and David Robinson shut the door. Still, let's be honest, was the lack of a ring really Ewing's fault? He didn't have the all-star help Jordan had in Scottie Pippen. He didn't have Kareem like Magic Johnson did. He didn't play with another MVP. Instead, he had tough, gritty teammates like Charles Oakley and John Starks, but never that second superstar to lift the burden. Defense, Ewing's true crown. If you want to understand why Ewing belongs among the greats, forget the rings and focus on the defense. Ewing was a one-man fortress. He finished with 2,894 career blocks, 10th all-time in NBA history as of 2025. But here's the thing, stats don't even capture how much fear he put in opponents' hearts. When Ewing stood near the rim, guards thought twice. He didn't chase highlight reels, he chased wins. In the 1993-94 season, New York allowed just 91.5 points per game, second best in the league. Ewing was the reason. He cleaned the glass, swatted shots, and made sure no one felt comfortable near the basket. He set the tone, not just for the team, but for the city. The man who made Madison Square Garden roar. Forget the numbers for a second. What did Ewing mean to New York? Everything. He gave fans something to believe in. Every time he stepped on the hardwood, he brought fire. He wasn't flashy, he didn't dance, he didn't talk trash, he just worked. And that's what New Yorkers loved most. He played like the city lived, tough, proud, and all heart. In the 90s, Knicks versus Bulls was a war. Ewing versus Jordan was the headline. Even though Jordan usually had the last word, Ewing never backed down. He showed up again and again, off the court. Ewing's story isn't just about what happened in words. He was a black immigrant in a sport dominated by American-born stars. He didn't always speak loudly, but his presence was powerful. He became a role model for kids in Jamaica, in New York, and everywhere in between. He led by example, always respectful, always professional. His work ethic, off the charts. Teammates said he was the first one at practice and the last to leave. He didn't chase fame, he chased greatness. Would Ewing thrive today? Here's a fun debate. Would Patrick Ewing dominate in today's NBA? In 2025, centers are expected to shoot threes, pass like point guards, and stretch the floor. Big men like Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid are changing the game. Ewing didn't shoot threes, he didn't play on the perimeter, but here's the truth. He was built for war. He played in an era with monsters, Olajuwon, Shaq, David Robinson. In the paint, there were no soft touches, and Ewing held his ground. He shot over 50% for his career, and hit nearly 75% from the free throw line, better than most big men even today. Calling him outdated misses the point. He dominated the game in the era he was given. His legacy. So was Patrick Ewing truly great? Absolutely. Just look at what he achieved. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, and blocks for the New York Knicks, a true franchise cornerstone. He made the All-Star team 11 times and led the Knicks to 13 playoff appearances. Ewing didn't just play basketball, he brought pride and power back to Madison Square Garden. He made fans proud to wear blue and orange again. His number 33 jersey now hangs in the rafters, and his name is forever etched in the Hall of Fame. His impact goes beyond numbers. His legacy still lives in every Knicks fan who dares to believe in greatness. In conclusion, Patrick Ewing didn't win a title, but he won hearts. He gave a city its pride back. He stood toe-to-toe with the best and never flinched. His stats are strong, his effort unmatched, and his presence unforgettable. Some players win rings and fade away. Ewing didn't win one, but his legend grows stronger with time. So was he truly that great? Yes, he was, and he always will be. Patrick Ewing, the giant who gave New York a reason to believe. Enjoyed this? Please subscribe. Thank you.